Good evening. I'm just waiting for some people to come in here. I am gonna turn my camera off because I know I'm like going through a lot right now. Okay, I just figured. Hey, Joe, I'm waiting for other people to pop in. We've got three people watching. There's Jill. Well, how about the other two people? Who else is here? Come in and say hello, even though I have it public. Probably some fucking people in the bushes. Who knows what they are? Yeah, I'm waiting. They could be people that are troublemakers. There's one more person there. They can't come in and say hi. You're watching in the bushes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I see is two people, you and somebody else. They can't come and say hello. How are you? It's Mayor. Hey, Mayor. It's my girl, Mayor. Well, we're gonna give some time for people to come in here. As you can say, that I have a title. Can I make a hard decision and let it go? And let go. Am I being selfish? That's the title, and I'll explain later when I get more people in here. There's four people, two more people. Hopefully, they come in and say hello instead of waiting in the bushes. Come in and say hello, hello. Hey, Whitetail, good to see you. That's three. Who's the fourth person? Waiting on them and say hello. That's three people. We got one more to come and say hi. Ah, John, good to see you. That's John. That's four. Thanks, John. You did exactly. We'll wait for a few more people, and I'll get into stuff. We only got four watching now. If y'all want me to get started, press one. If two, wait a few more minutes. Say no. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to get started. One, two, wait until we get more people. So I can get started. Let me know. I'm waiting. Time's a ticking. You're unsure. I said one. To get started. Say start talking. And two, wait till more people come in. If not, oh well. Okay. One. That's one. One person. Wait another minute. Okay, Jill says number two. Okay, one now. That's two. John, that's three. Maya, we're waiting on you, Maya. Which is it? Okay, one now. All right, let's go. Well, this morning I got a phone call from the hospital. It was the doctor. And he said, "Well, I need you to come in. I need to talk to you." Now we got eight people. Oh, wow. Now, he called me this morning, like I said, the doctor. And said, I need you to come into the hospital. I said, I'm not coming till Thursday, but I need you to come in. So what I had to do, I had my yapper who comes in and helps me clean and takes me out in the community. I had to cancel that again. I mean, I can't keep doing that. I'm gonna lose this person. She's losing money too, because she's getting paid for it. So I'm like, hey, Mama Bear, good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. And don't forget to give this channel a thumbs up. Like, subscribe, and share. Now, and he didn't say, he said, well, he had no response because he's like tapping on his head. So, like he did last time. And he responded on Sunday by making a mean face. He said, well, he didn't respond, but he did open his eyes after I tapped him on the head. But I wasn't there to physically see it. So I called later and I said to the nurse, does he have brain waves? Yes. He still has brain waves. Does he open his eyes? Yes. But he doesn't respond when I talk to him. He looks around. And I said, did you turn the fucking lights down to low? Oh, no. So now they have it on low. Dim light, like I requested. So I'm going to go see what they say tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to be selfish by not turning off the machines, because I still have faith. And I want everybody's opinion on this. If I'm sounding selfish, if I have to let him go and not let him suffer anymore. Because it's hard. This has been very stressful. It has caused so much turmoil between me and my son because we're under a lot of stress. We've been snapping short with each other. And I don't know. Yes, I took the kitty on Sunday. He responded to, she snuggled up against his head and she sniffed him and was in his face. And then she lay right between his legs. But I know deep in my heart, I can't watch him suffer. And I'm sure if I can't recall what he said. And his friend and I had a discussion. His real true friend, Jay. And they also asked me to, I got to retract back, if I want a DNR, do not resuscitate. And I said, well, I want to resuscitate him if he's still still has brainwave. But I said, after the third try, maybe I let him go. Thank you, Mama Bear. I just feel like I'm being selfish if I let him continue down this path. And I'm thinking, well, why don't I just put him in a nursing home, a skilled rehab, and give him a try, move him close to home, and then finally have his friends and family, just me, his niece, and his closest friends, to say goodbye and turn off the machines. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm breaking down. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Yes, I'm trying, and I'm emotionally broken. I tried to be strong, and I believe in God, And I want to say something weird happened when I was talking to God. And I was laying down and tried to take a nap, and I heard this tap, 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 tap. It was a bird. I got up, and it went away. Came back and started doing the same thing. And then disappeared. And then it came back, and I opened the curtain, and there was a brown bird pecking on my window. And that's not a good sign. It's because I did ask God for a sign. I guess it is time for him to go home. I'm just so confused right now. I'm really confused. My head is going 50 miles an hour. And I'm trying so hard to stay strong. The only thing I seen was when he kissed me on my mouth and I was playing with his eyebrows. And I kissed him on the head and he had smiled. And that was on Sunday. It's like he's flip-flopping back and forth. I mean, he had no use of his right side, and all of a sudden he has no use of his left side. He can't use his left side of his leg and his arm. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't to me. How can a perfectly healthy guy go into the hospital, and why didn't they let me talk to him when I first called before he had the surgery? They didn't tell me the percentage. They didn't tell me anything, Mama Bear. That's why I got to go find out tomorrow. That's why they asked me to come up to have a meeting with me and my son. And I don't. If it comes down, and I already looked into cremation service because that's what he wanted. It would cost me, and I have to sell things, $1,195. It was $700 plus the that includes the it went up, and plus the fee for the death certificate would have came to $730. But now it's all combined. It's like it went up big time. It jumped. And this is the cheapest one I found. So I have been trying to prepare myself. So I might, if it comes down to dollars and donuts, I might put up my Cash App. I don't ask anybody for anything. I don't. I try to help other people besides myself. Hey, goes it. Yeah, but John, we aren't legally married. I don't know if I can get that. And he also has 1,000 from. We also got insurance from First National Bank of $1,000. And he has lots of guitars too. I have to sell them. I gotta find a place. I took my one application into housing for Section 8, and I have another one finally complete, which I kind of screwed up, but it's all right. Both are my son's and my signature is going to be on it. And then take that on. I have a copy of my birth certificate and his and our Social Security. The lady made copies. So I'll be dropping them off on Thursday. So I can get a 2-bedroom place. It's going to be hard for the both of us because Tom practically raised my kids. And he wasn't perfect. He wasn't, but deep inside, he really loved my babies. He even told me he loved them. He did everything he could. No, he had nothing. He procrastinated, John. So, and nobody knows he procrastinated. I'm going to make sure you get power of attorney. I'm going to make sure I have life insurance. I want you to keep the guitars and sell so you can move on. He said if he ever dies, he procrastinated. This wasn't expected. This was unexpected. And I had to call his niece, his mother, and tell her to take her dad's ashes. I didn't want him in my house. And her necklaces that we bought her as a birthday gift and stuff, and Christmas gift. Hey, SSS Brown baby. Hey, Suzette. I just can't, I don't know. Am I being selfish for hanging on? Press 1 for yes and 2 for no by having my faith. I will, John. They told me to talk to the social worker at the hospital. Thank you. But in a way, I do feel like I am being selfish by holding on to faith. Even though he's still opening his eyes, I think I need to take a flashlight and look in his eyes and see if they're glazed. If they're glazed, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna protect your vehicle. How? We're gonna visibly protect your vehicle. Go sit. Oh my God, that was funny. That didn't mean one. I mean, honest to God, this man was my first love, true love, and will be my last love, and that's it. I know I had a lot of people in there that just left. There was 8 people in there. Hopefully, I got likes up. Oh well, like, subscribe. You don't like it? Oh well. Toodaloo. On your own. Till you're in my shoes. You have nothing to say. I know plenty of people that lost their loved ones. Ow, butts. Hour. Oh my God, Mama Bear, you're funny. Hey, I got plenty of typos too. I'm always correcting myself. Our fingers do the walking and they hit the wrong keys. No, I don't want it to haunt me later. I still got to reflect in my mind what he said. We had a conversation about this. He said if he had a stroke, he would not ever had a stroke, he would not, and he was like at home and he was recovering, he would not want to starve himself to death. And if he says he dies, in his sleep or whatever, he wants to be cremated. But I can't remember what we had talked about other things. If he was on a ventilator or anything, I can't remember that. And I've been racking my brain over and over and over. Maybe he did say, I don't want to be kept alive. And maybe I am in denial. I can't recall that. It's hard. It's hard. I know that you guys, you have to go back where I talked about the birds coming to my window, tap, 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 tap. I seen it. And as soon as I got up, because I kept hearing this tap, 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 but I didn't physically see the shadow. And I was like trying to go to sleep, take a nap, and forget everything. Then again, I saw the bird. It was like tap, 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 tap. And then when I got up, it was gone. Then again, I laid back down, and the same bird flew up to the window and went tap, tap, tap. I opened the window and it flew away. It flew over to the building next door. And then it flew off and another bird followed behind it. It sounds superstitious, but it sounds like death or a new beginning in my life. And I have decisions to make, and they can be the right decisions. So, yeah, I know. No, do you think the hospital had me do the living well? Nothing. This was even when he was still moving around his left side, his right side, and he was trying to talk, and he made facial expressions and anger, and he was trying to bite off the mitt. If you guys recall and you look back. No, but I had asked Jill for God to give me a sign, and that's when it all started. So that's how I'm interpreting it. Hey, welcome back, Goza. Does anybody want to come up while I go to the potty? I'll put the link in there. No, give me a sec. I got it. It's right around the corner. Few secs. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry. I'm back, Go Zip. I don't want you driving and coming up here and entertaining. What do you? No, don't need you to get in an accident, sweetheart. I had to go out at this time of night because my face will get sunburned. Oh Lord, you're funny. You're afraid to get sunburned during the day. Oh Lord, you're funny. Oh, that's funny. Here, I'm gonna just throw this in case anybody wants to come up. Give me a sec. Good. Yeah, there's the link. I'll put it at the top. Hey, Anakin. He's not doing good, Anakin. I have to go to the hospital tomorrow morning. The doctor called me this morning and said I need to come up. He needs to talk to me. So that's not a good thing when they want you to go up there. So I thought I'd let you know. So I will update everybody tomorrow. There's only 4 people here, which is weird. Hey, Triggered. Good to see you. Yeah, Joe, go Zip. It's okay, Triggered. Everybody has things to do. Things happen. Nobody has, you can always watch the replay. I'll leave it up before I mark it private because all the BS will hear on YouTube. The scumbags like try to use shit against you, and yeah, they know who they are. I'm not going to name no names because that's what trash does. I have been praying. It's like, John, it's just like my head is going 50 miles. It's just like zoom, 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 zoom. You feel like you're driving, continue to drive, and the cars are passing you, and you don't know where you're going. It's going to take me a while for it to set in. Hold on, Go Zip. Let me make you a mod. This way, what the hell you got? And I'll make Triggered one too. What the hell? Okay. You all have been rinsed. So, well, you have to do what the doctor says, Anaki. Yeah, he's never taken certain medications in his entire life. That's why he's not used to them. Yeah, I put GoZip and Triggered as mods too. But John's the only main mod and allowed to do stuff, and maybe Anakin. I'm just gonna label two that can do certain things. Hold on, let me see. Nah, I'll have to figure it out later. Damn it. Wait. Hey, GoZip. You got a damn wrench. Did you pay attention? You entering your holla. You back home. And so is Triggered. She's a mod now too. This is so you guys can put your channels link in the link so people like can subscribe to your channel. So, but behave and don't abuse your renters or they'll be gone. And also ask my permission to, or John's permission if you could time somebody out, because John's pretty good at that. And so is Anakin. You damn right, Anakin. Gotta protect my channel from the damn losers and crazies and stupid asses that go around passing he said, she said shit, creating drama for somebody else. And then they go and dox people like their mods or anybody that's on their channel. Yeah, that's how these people are fucking crazy on here. Jill. Jill, you're pretty good at moderating. So is Anakin, and you know when Anakin gets here, which I'm glad he came tonight and stuff, and so John's like really good at what he does too. I might, and if nobody minds, I don't like doing this, but if worse what comes to worse, I might do a fundraiser to help pay for expenses for the cremation if I decide to go that route, because I don't want to see him suffer. Jill, you're all right. You're funny. All you do is click on their name, time them out, or when I say get rid of them, put remove from channel. You'll get a list, those little 3 dots. When you click on their name, it'll tell you what to do. All right, GoZip, go to your house. No, people just come in and they just start shit, and they say nasty shit, or they'll just time people out. But if they're disrespectful and you keep seeing their nasty comments. And there were people that would come in and report your channel and do this he said, she shit, and go report to another channel if you don't even talk about them. But these people live for it, and we know who their names are and what the hell they are about. It's just trash in my book. It's like fucking white trash. Sorry, I'm white trash too, but you know what? That's the definition. These people are definition of really white trash. Oh, we know that goes up. But I have you as a mod. So what? You can always time people out if they get on your nerves. I'm just kidding. John's gonna explain to you. He's the main mod, and Anakin's the second main mod. Chill, you're something else. The girls are just. I met these ladies from Mama Bear's channel, and she's a real nice lady, and these idiots come picking on her all the time and attacking her and talking shit. And then they get every mod or somebody else involved and start doing all kinds of shit to them. That's how crazy this shit is. And I'm being for real. I have to sit there and observe, like, God, these people are fucking stupid and idiots. Mama Bear, she has a channel. She's a real good friend. I met her. I can't remember. I started watching her channel a couple years now. She's a really cool people. It's called I'm That Bitch Mama Bear. She's a real cool person. That's how I met Jill, and I met Triggered and Go Zip. Yeah. Yeah. Did I answer your question? Right, Anakin? I got a couple channels you control. The bad ones. Evil. They just plain evil and ghetto. That's my brother. Anakin and I met on where was it? Was it Mo's channel or was it Dangerous Freedoms? I can't remember which channel, but we've been friends for years. He's become a brother to me. He's had my back. He's helped me look for cars. He has donated money towards a car, so I had it. He's really a good guy. And we've talked on the phone for years and years. And he's been wanting to come see me. You know, he's had his stuff with pneumonia. Didn't want to listen. He said, I'm sick. And I said to him, you get your ass to the hospital. Don't be fucking stubborn like Tom did. Wait, decide to go to the hospital, and then had a brain bleed. And look at him. Look at him now. Yep. Just as I said. And he went to the hospital. They found he had bad pneumonia. I mean, that's Tom got pneumonia. He's got an antifungal though, a different type. It's like they said they don't know if they can cure it, but I'm gonna talk to them about putting him on 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C and put him on some zinc and add it. I think this could save him. I'm gonna tell the doctor I want to give that a try. Try it, see what happens. Maybe I may be wrong, or I may be right. I don't know, but I'm gonna give that a try. And that's what I've been thinking. And my son and I have been talking about this. And it may help. Who knows? It's worth a shot. I just can't give up. I'm not a selfish person, but I believe in faith and I believe in other things. You know, and I don't care if people think I'm being selfish, but when you truly love somebody and have a first true love, you'll know that soul connection when your bodies, it sounds disgusting, intertwined. I never experienced that with anybody but him. A soul connection that took my breath away. And I've been with him, it's going to be 23 years in July. July 23rd will be 23 years. What I think I should do, I think I'm going to talk them into removing the one from his throat, the ventilator, and doing a trach. Because that's just a temporary thing, just to keep, he was off 3 hours, the vent, they turned it way down, and he did get breathing on his own for 3 hours. You tell me what changed. I want to know what changed and how it changed. But I know if they give him plenty of vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, and zinc, that he can beat that fungal infection and his body can recuperate. And I'm thinking this, hey, Moose Man, that my belief in God that this can happen. But I can't make that decision to let him go. It is up to God. And if God says, hey, he needs to go home, then I'll let him go. But I want to get him close to home where his friends can see him and say goodbye before I turn the machines off. But I will do it in their presence and his niece's presence because we're his true family and all he's had. I don't care about his adopted sister because she's a fucking money grubbing bitch. And I'm going to say this. She screwed him over of 1/4 of what was in that house. And her other brother who passed away last year, according to the house, that's half the house. It was theirs. And everything in it. And they just locked him out. And Tom said, I feel like the redheaded stepchild. Well, I wonder why. Because the bitch was greedy. Hey, C, good to see you. Glad you made it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If not, get your ass out of my channel. I'm just kidding. But I shall see what the doctor says. John, can you throw my Cash App in the link in the chat in case somebody wants to donate. That's up to them if you want to donate or not. This will go, be held for funeral expenses or any expenses that I may need. But I do plan on moving out of this piece of shit place, away from this nasty ass landlord who does nothing to fix anything. Lets me live in a mold infested thing and thinks I should take care of the mold. He's a slumlord. He don't care. He didn't fix the fucking steps right in the first place. When I found one, when I went down the steps, it was broken, and all he did was put blocks underneath and nail it down. It's fucking split wood. It's rotted. Replace it. He didn't want to do shit. When I even said to him, that's a hazard. And now, where is Tom? Oh, well, let us know how he is. I didn't even know fucking shit. No, John, you got to put it in. Wait, let me go look on the other side how it appears. Okay, it feels, yep. 5-5, yep. Yep, John, yep, that's it. You got it right. Yep, correcto. If you want to donate a little bit, if you can help out, it's up to you. It's not for food. It's for, in case, funeral expenses. Just the cremation. It's going to cost $1,195. I can't come up with that on my own. I have to sell his stuff. The snowblower. There's things I got to get rid of. And plus, I have to move from here. My rent next month is going up an extra $50. And then plus I pay water, sewer, and I pay trash, everything. And I had to pay somebody to cut the grass in the backyard because I can't do it anymore. I know, Moose. I'll call you and talk to you when I can. Then I'll explain some things. So that's about it. We got 14 people watching. Oh, I will. Yep. I even got photos of the freaking basement when it was flooded. Yep. And I already paid. I don't know if I still have the receipts. I have to look through his stuff. When I had a plumber come out and pay a fucking $100 to pay for a plumber because the shit would back up. And he was like, oh, you're putting grease down there. I'm like, no, we fucking wiped the grease with a paper towel. And when I had it unclogged, there was like lots of fucking lard that has built up way before I fucking moved in here. The first time. And then it started working, and it's like it would back up, spray back up where my in the basement where my washer was. And the water would just come out because my sink would run down through the pipe, and it connected where the hose went into my washer. Like where like it went into where it would drain out and through the pipe. But still, it was clogged. And I would dump bleach down. I would put, whatever. Yeah. Yep. I know that, John. But I am going to report him to the city and tell him I'm going to show him all the pictures and everything. I mean, on my other phone, old phones, I do have photos of when we first moved here. It took them 3 years. 3 years to fix the roof. Every time he had somebody come in, they didn't do it right. It was still leaked through. Then all of a sudden, here comes the sheet, like sheetrock that they put up there, and they paint over it. Breaks open on Thanksgiving Day. It ruined our dinner. It really went to shit. And I called him Thanksgiving Day and said, "Oh, I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving." We had to sit here and empty buckets left and big pots of water left and right when all that shit was melting and it was raining. No, it was when it was raining real bad and just opened up buckets. Then finally, he came and repaired it and had somebody do it right. But it still leaks. It's leaking right there where there's a bookshelf built in and where the lights are. The water drips and drips. And it's starting to crack again. Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner was ruined. My turkey was dry. My gravy didn't turn out right. Everything else went fine, but that's what took the cake. Even my husband said it was dry. It just got ruined, and that's when I called and flipped out. And I left a message. Said, "Hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving dinner. Mine sucked." Yeah. It is expensive. I pay $7.50 plus $47.50 for sewer, and it's for water. It's like 50 some or more, and then we pay for 3 months of trash. That's expensive. We pay internet and phone. That's expensive. Plus the electric bill. Electric bill goes up during the summer. Winter time it goes down. The same with gas. When it's summertime, the gas, you get a low bill. In the wintertime, you get a high bill. And this house has a lot of drafts. Big time. He put these new windows in. All he did is he put this little insulation. He said, "Oh, I'm going to finish putting the molding around." Hasn't done a fucking thing. He put this insulation in the corners. And there's still a draft. I can feel the draft. This house is so cold. I have to pile myself up with heavy blankets. Shit, Tom just had a little blanket, his favorite blanket, which is a tiger, and he had a sheet. He would sleep with that. And then he would say, "I'm cold," and he would take my blanket over top of that. But still, he even said to me, he's like, "Well, I said, those steps are right." He's like, Oh, those steps ain't rotted. I heard everything he said. Well, I pay my, like he would pay the rent and his own bills. He would pay Spectrum, and which is Spectrum is the internet and cable. Plus he would pay the electric, the water, sewer, trash, and the car insurance and the renter's insurance, which I have to call and cancel that because there ain't no way, and put the car insurance in my name. Oh wow, wow. I'm sorry. I hope he's doing better now. Oh well. Speaking of, I had invited my sister and her kids to Thanksgiving dinner, and we're gonna do a little family thing, like, and with my mom and stuff. Well, her son, we're putting pies in the oven, and we told him, get away from the oven, don't touch it. What does he do? Puts his hand there and he gets burned. So I had to take them to the hospital, have my husband watch the kids, and it was crazy. And then she brought him back. I said, you know what? Just time to go home. So that was another ruined dinner, but I still made dinner. So, and she was freaking out, just being a normal mom. Okay, then. Good night, John. And thank you for being here, and thank you for your prayers. I appreciate it. God bless you and Deborah. I love yous. Hmm? Oh, people are talking in the chat. I'm sorry, I'm talking to my son. He's looking over. You could I see the chat? He's tired too. He's stressed. He's going through stuff emotional. We both are. But just gotta have faith. And just continue to pray for El Tigre, Tom. I need to get off here. We have to. I have to get up at 7:30 in the morning. Have the alarm set. So I will let everybody update everybody when I can, and probably in a few weeks I will. Probably a week or two, I will make my decision. So God bless. Thank you for all coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, yeah, it is, Go Zip. It is. Yeah, just for the internet and phone, it's just like $90. I will, Jill. I will. I'll remain strong. I have faith. And I got to continue to cling to my faith regardless. People can judge me for it. I don't care. Exactly. Everyone needs prayers. Me, Jill, me. I know he loves his guitars, but I can't carry them. I can only take the acoustic and I can play something for him, but I'm not that good. But I'll wait till that time comes because I'm going to practice and get better. I'm going to probably do some stuff online, and from what he taught me and stuff, and I have a song in my heart that I've written. It's in my mind and in my heart. I have an acoustic that I can take and just put in the back and carry it. But his electric guitars are heavy. Yeah, it's horrible when your child gets hurt. It is. And especially when they get stitches, you're freaking out. Even my family members was like, oh my God. They would ask me, does this child need stitches? And I'm like, yeah. Go to the hospital. They would call me anti-nursey. I'm like, yeah. You better take that kid. It needs stitches. I said, if not, that person, they probably need some steri strips to hold it together. I love you too, guys. I love you all, and I thank you for coming and keeping me in your thoughts, and my husband in your prayers, along with my son. I will continue to pray. I pray for everybody, that I met here on YouTube. And I wish them love, peace, happiness, and harmony. So I'm going to sign off. Peace and love. Have a blessed night and a blessed day. Good night.